First on our this day only, and it begins right now. Folks, we have 1,000 and 1,000 only, the best value in the United States of America. Whether it's online or in store, nobody can compare to our price on the Brother ScanNCut2. Folks, I wish I could tell you or share with you the emails and the phone calls, the conversations backstage that have been going on. In about 7 or 8 minutes, I'm going to reveal what my blue card says to show to you how big a deal this is. They are only allowing us to discount the price from $380 down to $269 for the next 58 minutes or sellout. Here's the exciting thing. Not only is it our lowest price ever, we are going to include a $50 wireless card that nobody else has. We're going to include a $20 universal pen holder that nobody else has. We're only 60 seconds in and already 132 have been sold. I want to introduce you to my very special guest. She's the host of PBS's Make It Artsy, of course, the amazing Julie Faye-Fan-Balzer. How are you, my love? I'm so happy to work with you. We worked together once, like 6 years ago. Maybe 2 years ago.
Well, you know, it's been too long.
Well, they made up for it with this offer. Folks, do you want to start over there or here?
Let's start over here with the machine, because let me introduce you to the ScanNCut.
This is a big deal.
Just in case you've never seen this bad boy. So this is what it is. It is a small, portable electronic cutter. It is the only one with a built-in scanner.
Yeah.
Now, there are more than 600 built-in designs in this machine, and I'm just going to show you a few of them right here.
Okay.
So I'm going to go right into pattern. It works a touch screen just like a phone or anything like that. When you see 1 of 10, it means that there's 10 pages of designs in here. So let's go ahead, you know, and look at some of the other shapes. Each of these is a cover for even more designs. So if I click here, you can see there's flowers and snowflakes and all sorts of fun stuff. And if you go back, there's all sorts of layered shapes. So if you click on this little airplane, you can make it any size you want because it's an electronic cutter. You're not limited by anything. Your imagination is the only thing. And you can see that each time I choose a part, it highlights which part it's going to cut. Now you can cut these designs out of so many different materials. Paper, fabric, leather, whatever you want. I like this little key, and so I'm gonna go ahead and make it the size that I want. I'm gonna say okay, and I'm gonna say set, and I can see it right here on the screen. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I can grab anything that I want. Now, the way that the ScanNCut works is everything goes onto a sticky mat.
Right.
So it has a dust cover, which you simply pull off of it, okay, easy enough. And then all I do is I grab whatever piece of paper I want from my craft room, and I just go ahead and put it onto the mat. That's pretty easy, pretty intuitive, okay? But here's the fun thing. Let's say I only have half a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry,
to get rid of
I only have half a piece of paper. It doesn't matter with the ScanNCut because that built-in scanner.
Julie, my darling, I'm so sorry to interrupt 1 second.
Yeah.
Guys, they are letting me know with everybody on the phone, we are trying to process the calls as quickly as we can. I know a lot of you still ordering Anna Griffin. Our best guess is now under 1,000. We just sold another 75 in the past 45 seconds, so we are getting close to sellout. With everybody dialing in, if you're Googling or Binging or searching, you will not find a better price anywhere in the United States. And please remember, if you're on any of the other websites, as Julie shows us and wows us with all these demonstrations, they are not including the $50 wireless card. They are not including the $20 universal pen holder. It is a this day only. In fact, can I do it right now? Direct to Chris, just, I know I'm gonna get probably fired, but it's worth it. Let me just, because I'm working with Julie, look, I wanna show you something, folks. Before we were gonna go to air tonight, right here, you see it says $299. You see it says $299 right there? They agreed to take it to $269 for the next 50 minutes or sellout. So this is a huge deal. If you're a bargain hunter like I am, I know Julie and I were talking about it, this is your time to jump on in. Okay, enough of me, let's keep going.
So because I was able to see and scan the paper, I have now placed these keys exactly where I wanted on my paper. I resized them so that they're all different sizes. I flip things around, and again, no computer, no nothing, a completely stand-alone machine. There is software inside this machine that allows you to do all those things, to change the size, to edit it, to flip it, to cut it. Now, the other thing that this scanner allows you to do, which I think is beyond cool, is I have a lot of pattern paper that I love that I think would make really cool embellishments, like these hearts. So, the built-in scanner, all I'm gonna do, and again, remember, I've stuck this down onto a sticky mat, same process that we went through on the other machine, right? And all I'm gonna do now is hit scan and direct cut, and then I'm basically gonna ask the machine to scan in this paper, and then it's gonna go ahead and I can tell it to cut out one of those hearts, two of those hearts, 20 of those hearts, however many I want. And it gets even better than that, because the ScanNCut's built-in software that comes with the machine, you don't pay any extra for it, it is built into the ScanNCut. It allows you to add a margin, it allows you to cut inside the margin, it allows you to do so many different things. And I can see it right here on the screen, and then I can drag the arrows. Let's say I want to pick a particular, let's cut these two hearts and these two hearts only, because that's the kind of mood I'm in. And let's go ahead and let's add a nice little outline on here. And again, remember, everything is touchscreen. If you have a touchscreen phone, then you know exactly how this works. And you can add a margin of whatever size that you want. You simply hit OK, OK again, and let me show you how difficult it is to operate the blade. Okay? One finger.
That's too difficult.
And then it just simply has some numbers right on here, and you can use guides online or whatever it is that you use to go ahead and choose that. Paper almost always cuts at a 4, and then I can just go ahead and say cut. And that green button goes, which means I am ready to hit start, and we're gonna cut out those hearts. Now, while those hearts are cutting, which is really just gonna take a few seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and grab those keys that we cut out of, well, it was a full sheet of paper, but then I decided it was a better scrap. And you can see when I start to pull away, there are my keys, and they look absolutely fantastic. May I hand you this key, sir?
Thank you so much.
There you go, and here is another key. Again, different size though, because you are not limited. You can make them any size that you want out of whatever material you want, because you are the boss of the ScanNCut. It is not the boss of you, and I can already tell that that other one is done cutting.
I have the keys to the crafting kingdom. They just let me know. We're about to fall under 700 left, and obviously we will be restocking the ScanNCut2, but it goes back up to the normal price. I would encourage you. You'll see a 10-minute clock in a moment as a guide, so we're basically saying 10 minutes or sell out. I would encourage you, if you've seen, heard, known anybody with a ScanNCut2 from Brother, and you've ever wanted to buy it, even if you just want to sample it in your home for 30 days, we'd love to do that. I think the reason why the instant surge of people dialing in is because if you look and you compare, nobody is doing what we've got. And Brother don't typically discount this machine as heavily as they've agreed to do for us this evening. It's a mega discount, and then all the free stuff on top of it.
Yeah, it's amazing. These hearts, you can see, they came right out super duper easy. Now, we've been cutting paper, but people always know, well, what else can you cut? And again, up to 2 millimeters, paper, leather, whatever you want. And now I have 2 pieces of vinyl that I have placed down right here. You can see them there. Now, because of that built-in scanner, I can use these 2 pieces of vinyl because I'm going to be able to scan them in so that I can see them on the screen, which I just think is so cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab another one of those built-in designs. I'm in a sort of floral mood. I say we just go ahead and get our flower on. Again, making it any size that you want, and then say okay and set, and then let's scan in our materials. Now, if you're not familiar with scanners at all, this is a 300 DPI scanner, and DPI stands for dots per inch. Exactly. So this is a very high quality photo scanner, and actually you can scan your photos or artwork, let's say, that's 12 by 12. I mean, that's big. That's a scrapbook page, right? If it's flat and can go through here, you can scan it to a JPEG, and you can save it onto a USB thumb drive. So I can see on the screen my vinyl, and I can even change it so that it's a lighter background. So on that nice dark black, I can still see my shapes right there. So there's one flower. So now with the built-in software, again, that comes with this, that is so easy, that is all touchscreen. I'm adding a second one, and I'm gonna go ahead and drag that up here. Hey, I want to resize that. No problem. I'm the boss of it. I'm just going to say okay and okay again. I'm going to do that same thing where I change the blade so easily just by turning it down. I'm going to cut my vinyl at about a 1.5. Close that up. Say okay. Say cut. and press start.
I was reading some reviews online. Listen to this. Here's a snapshot. Most folks who were reviewing this said, oh boy, it's so user-friendly. Others said it's creativity unleashed. One lady wrote, she said she left it in the box for 2 weeks because she was scared of it. And I get it, because she's like, you know, you see Julie do all these things. It's like, am I going to be able to do it? She left it in the box for 2 weeks. When she took it out of the box, she was an expert in 10 minutes. And now it's the best thing she ever bought from HSN. Another lady said it exceeds expectations. It all comes to an end in 8 minutes, if there's any left, folks. With everybody on the phone line, we're about 500 now that we can accommodate at the lowest price in the United States of America, with the bonus wireless card, with the bonus universal pen holder. It all adds up to nearly $400 of goodies that you're getting at $269. Now, 2 other last things, and then I'm not going to say another word because I just want you to see all the amazing things that this can do. If you are new to HSN, welcome. You can do FlexPay. We'll send it to you for $53.99. If you don't have an HSN credit card, if you apply today and get approved, you can take a further $40 off the purchase price, bringing it down to $229.95. So whichever way you do it, this is the time to jump on in. I mean, Julie, I know it's a kind of cliche to say, but when you have something like this, you can do whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a cliche at all, because so often I think sometimes we are limited by what we think is possible. This is a possibilities machine.
Yeah.
This is a machine that makes things possible. So right now I'm playing around with some fill patterns, which are basically different ways that I can color in what I'm drawing. So I'm going to do a grid pattern inside these hearts, which you've seen I was able to resize and draw with the built-in software. Now here, one of the things you're getting, which I love, and can I say love really strongly,
L, yeah,
is this universal pen holder. So what is it? Well, the name kind of suggests exactly what it is. You can see it's 2 parts. It's a height adjuster and a pen holder.
Right.
Now the pen holder, a lot of people try to put it in like this. It doesn't fit like that. It goes right from the front, okay? Now, and all I'm gonna do is take one of my favorite craft pens, again, universal pen holder, whatever you want. I'm kind of a fan of this green color. I know that may be a cliche too, but I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, and I'm just gonna drop it into the universal pen holder. And you can see it touches the height adjuster at the bottom. It works the opposite way of a pill bottle. A pill bottle pushes down and over. This pushes up and over, and now it's just like this. And remember how we changed the blade settings?
Yeah.
Well, this time we're gonna swap out, again, really hard to do, one finger, pull it out.
There it is.
The next finger with the brother logo facing you.
Don't blink.
Drop it in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and press start. And that machine is now gonna draw instead of cut, which I just think is really cool that you have that versatility, that you're able to go ahead and cut and draw. The machine also embosses. I mean, it really is one of the things where you can do so very much. So now, this is just like a sticker. I have done what is known as a kiss cut. And a kiss cut is because it's just kissing. It didn't cut through the paper backing. That is how delicately you can calibrate this machine.
My gosh.
And boom, I have my beautiful vinyl cut right out, stick it right on there. And now, one of the magical things I have to tell you, okay, is that, you know, as you know, we didn't know the ScanNCut was going to be on air, and certainly not at this price. So about 2 hours ago, we started making projects. Every single thing you see here, right?
This is in the past 2 hours?
This is what the ScanNCut can do. The ScanNCut is an amazing, magical tool that makes it possible for you to put a party together in just a few hours, in just a little bit of time. We made these canvases with vinyl, which is just what I cut to make the flower on my shirt. Super easy, your favorite quote. It's a great way to give a gift. I am notorious for forgetting a gift.
Me too, trust me, trust me.
This is definitely cut it out, slap it on. And my favorite thing is I had some non-crafters with me, and they were nervous, and I said, trust me, this is so easy to do, you won't be able to believe it. And boom, they put it on. Now look at the items you can cut. Transparencies to make your own stencils of all kinds. Glitter paper, duct tape. Come on, duct tape crafts are like the coolest ever. Chipboard, paper bags, textured cardstock, all kinds of fabric, wood veneer. I made a wood inlay table using my
I can only handle so much magic, Julie. Come on.
It's super awesome. You are cutting leather. You can make jewelry, clothing, all kinds of things. Wool felt, fabric for sewing, puffy foam. You can make your own stamps. You can cut silicone, acetate. And again, look at the level of detail, like this cute little tri-fold birthday card. Super duper easy. And who wouldn't want to get that as a gift? It absolutely is gorgeous. And it's a display item. If you're making paper flowers and gift boxes, wedding favors, perfect for all that kind of stuff. School projects or anything else. Now, I want to tell you a little bit more also about what the built-in scanner can do, because this beautiful canvas we're looking at, that's my handwriting right here. That right there.
You have nice handwriting.
Well, we all have nice handwriting. It's just we think other people's is more attractive than our own. But I want to show you exactly how that works. So as you know, we were able to go ahead and cut out all those hearts. Yeah. But the other thing that we can do is I can just write here and say, hey, how about HSN?
400 left, everybody. 400 remain. If you want to order yours, dial right now, folks. Oh, and they're telling me less than 3 minutes in timing. That's all we have.
Oh, man.
This is an awesome opportunity.
Gotta rush. Okay, so I wrote HSN, it's fun here. And I forgot the apostrophe. There we go. Let's be proper.
Perfectionist.
There you go. And then again, all I'm going to do, this is just, you can hear the dust cover coming off the sticky mat. Okay. And I'm just going to place it down on here. And then let's look at the drawing that we did really quickly while I pull this out. So obviously, these were just tags. I'm going to hand that to you, that we bought at the craft store. And you can see that we were able to draw these hearts on them and fill them with a grid with the pen of my choice, which I just think is really cool. And again, because we were able to see them, we were able to place that exactly where we wanted. And you can see you can do multiples really quickly. So it's a real workhorse of a machine that allows you to relax, make a cup of coffee, walk away, which we did. And you can see that you can just walk away from the machine and it does its thing. You do your thing. You don't even have to think about it, worry about it, touch it. I mean, I all the time am doing laundry, talking on the phone, you know, figuring out what I want to make next. I might even be eating some cake, I'm not gonna lie.
I had some Coca-Cola cake earlier.
You did?
Have you had Coca-Cola?
I haven't, but everybody talks about it and says it's amazing.
My wife made it. It was the best thing I've ever had in my life. Folks, we are thrilled that you're loving this. I do want to thank the team behind the scenes and our wonderful folks who are really putting together this incredible show today. This is our crafting showdown hour. It's 60 minutes of mayhem, lowest prices, specially safe for items, and a come and grab it while you can kind of situation, with everybody now placing orders, fewer than 300 before it's completely gone. Julie, 60 seconds left. What else can we do?
60 seconds left. Okay, so I'm going to show you. It's right here on the screen, and all I can do is I can go ahead and I'm going to save this right into the machine. Okay. And now I'm going to be able to cut this out, draw it, emboss it, do whatever I want with it. Because when I go to pattern, save data, there it is, saved into the machine. You can see it right here, all these little bits and pieces. And you can see I can even resize my own handwriting to make it bigger, smaller, customize it. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do everything, because that's what the ScanNCut allows you to do. It makes all of your crafting and making dreams come true.
Nothing can stop us now. Wasn't that a song?
I'm sure.
Starship or something.
Don't make me sing.
No, listen, you're so talented. You could do everything. Julie, thank you, my darling.
Thank you so much. This was great.
A blast. Oh my gosh. And of course, don't forget, make it artsy, PBS. Watch this amazing lady. Folks, stay right there. We see you there. Under 200 now remain. The crazy, amazing